My neighbors went out of town and they have a dog. They have a real nice looking pit bull. And they usually have had a service come during the day and walk the dog. They use that WAG service, but maybe they're not using the WAG service anymore because they know that WAG has lost a lot of dogs lately. It's been in the news. You know, never use one of those services where they're sending somebody different every day. That's a huge mistake, okay? So usually they had that, but they went out of town, and I don't know where they went. Maybe they went to Japan because the chick, she's from Japan, so maybe they went to Japan, but they have a bunch of different people coming over walking the dog. Now, there's been a huge problem that on several occasions, two of the people couldn't get in, you know, and it's really spotty that the dog's even getting walked. Like, man, I've seen that. I haven't seen anybody around, and I'm in Brooklyn. I'm going out all the time, so I would see if the dog was being walked, and the dog's just not getting walked. And what I wanted to say is friends and family are some of the worst for your dog. They are. I went out of town once and let some friends watch my dog, and they gave it pumpkin soup and stuff. You know, it's just like, it's work, number one. They don't want to do it because it's work, okay? That's why you need to pay a professional to take care of your dog. A boarding facility, you might say, well, that's not what I want with my, well, your dog will be safe and nothing will happen to it. And you know that the dog can go to the bathroom, where this dog is sort of stuck in its apartment, you know, for, it appears like it's gone for stretches over 24 hours. I don't see anybody walking it. So I have no way of contacting these people. I don't have their phone or anything. But I mean, people are going over there, but are they going over on a regular basis? No, it's their friends. I know who these people are. I've seen the people come and visit and stuff. It's their friends. Friends don't want to take care of your dog. They say that they do, but then it's drudgery, it's work. It's a lot of work to have a dog, number one, okay? And the other thing that you should know is nobody's going to love your dog as much as you, so the best thing that you could do is find a professional and pay the professional to make sure that your dog is taken care of properly. I'm telling you, friends and family can be the worst. They can really be the worst. You need to pay somebody to make sure that this is getting done. You know, the dog will suffer. Some people have weird attitudes about dogs. I don't think these people, I don't think that they really know what's going on. But I had a pet, oh, hi Solarton. Look, it's Solarton, my pigeon child. That's Solar. I had a pet service years ago, and I would have people contact me, this is no shit, that they were going out of town for Christmas or something. They wanted the pet service to come over and deal with their dog. And I'd say, well, how many times do you want us to come over, right? And this happened more than once. Oh, we just need like once a day. And I went, once a day? Oh, yeah, the dog can hold it real long, or the dog will just go in the hallway. And I would never take the job. There's no way I'm getting involved in that. No way am I getting involved with some owner that thinks that the dog just needs to go out once a day. You know, first of all, the pet service, somebody had to go over and get the keys. Somebody had to take the keys back, maybe. I don't know, this was so many years ago. But the point of it is, they're shitty dog owners. I'm not talking about the neighbors upstairs. They're not shitty dog owners. I think that they're pretty good dog owners. You know, the dog upstairs just is not getting exercise. The dog is not being walked properly. The dog's not getting out enough. Why? Because they have friends doing it. You need to pay a professional. Don't discount a boarding facility, and don't think that if your dog's going to go to a boarding facility where it's all like no kennel, like, you know, the dogs have free, that is not a good place for your dog to be. The dogs, they're doing that just to make their life easier, okay? If your dog is in a kennel, it can't get hurt, it can't get in fights, you know, just know that the dog isn't missing you. It isn't really missing you. They don't really function that way. You might be a little flipped out being at the kennel for the first time, but at least you'll come home and the dog will not be gone. You know, it won't be lost. It won't be hurt. Use a boarding facility where they do, it's not, you know, cage-free. Cage-free is not necessarily a good thing. That's sold. That's a marketing thing that's sold to humans. Oh, it's cage-free. That's great. Yay. Like purely positive dog training. Oh, you mean you can train a dog with just purely positive methods? You know, it's sold to people in that fashion. It's marketing. Is it effective? No. Is it good? No. Don't do that. You got to think logically about your dog. Don't think emotionally. It's the worst. It is the worst. By the way, while we're on the subject of like daycare facilities for dogs, that is a horrible situation for your dog. And many of those are cage-free. The dogs just roam around. I was talking to some guy on Skype yesterday. He said, yeah, it's cage-free, but they have like a 20-pound limit. So what? Your dog that's running around with the other dogs, that's a great way for your dog to become a fighter. It's not good. It's not good. If you want to use a dog walker, use a dog walker, but specifically look for a dog walker that either works by himself or just with a couple of people, okay? That's how it was with me. You know, we had 3 people. That was it at the most. So it was always a guarantee that the person knew the dog, and if somebody was going to walk a dog, I always went over there with them first, introduced, and make sure that the dog functioned around the employee, you know, and make sure everything was good. You use WAG, you know, they've lost a lot of dogs lately. It's been in the news. Or you use some other pet service that just sends somebody over and you don't know who it is. That is not a good situation. It isn't. It's a horrible situation. One, I'm going to tell you the truth about dog walkers. Most of them don't have dogs. It's one thing that if, like, hypothetically, my friend gets a dog, okay? There's an emergency, and my friend says, hey, could you come over and walk my dog for me? I know you've never met it. Yeah, I'm Peter Caine, okay? I'm a dog trainer. It's totally different. Yeah, go ahead, go. I can handle the dog. I can handle any dog, all right? It doesn't matter the size of the dog. It doesn't matter the level of excitability, its aggression. I can handle any dog in any situation. Your dog walker can't. They don't have any experience. They know nothing about dogs. They're just in it because it's a way for them to make money. Don't ever, I repeat, don't ever hire a high school kid to walk your dog. They're not old enough to be making decisions. If there's a problem, you know, they're not going to know what to do. If another dog is loose on the street and comes up and goes after they're not going to know what to do, okay? It's a great way to get the kid hurt. It's a great way to get your dog hurt or your dog lost. It's not a good idea, okay? So you're going to minimize that risk by just using one person and leaving it at that, all right? Friends and family can be the worst. They absolutely can. Stay away from them. Make sure that you understand that it's not their dog. They're never going to love that dog as much as you love your dog. The minimum, you know, I know what's going on. I know what's going on with my neighbor's dog. There's nothing that I can do. You know, they have people coming over. It's somebody different all the time, and it's not on a regular basis. Is the dog all right? I'm sure the dog is fine. You know, but I know that it's gone for long stretches without seeing the outside, which it just sucks.